My name is Chris Swartz. I'm the president for the Keweenaw Bay Indian community, and I've been asked to conduct an interview with the Eagle radio station, and I'm more than happy to do it. So Mitch is asking some questions. He asked me 4 questions. The first question was, how has the coronavirus affected the tribe so far? My response to that was the COVID-19 virus is having a devastating effect on our communities, both non-Indian and Indian. We have never had to deal with an issue such as this pandemic. It is affecting the entire world, including the Keweenaw Bay Indian community. On the casino side, we had to lay off about 350 people. Laying off people in normal times is hard enough, but having to lay off the entire workforce is something we have never done here before at the casinos. On the government side, we employed about 350 people too, and had to lay about half of them off. Those left are essential employees and provide about 15 essential services. Those services include the Donald A. LaPointe Health Center, Tribal Police, Social Services, Public Works, Tribal Court, Natural Resources, and the Legislative Branch, to name a few. Most of the departments have submitted contingency plans on how they are going to operate, including operating with reduced personnel and are operating on the bare minimum. This is an exceptional moment in history, and making decisions on whom to lay off and whom to keep is no easy task. Mitch also asked me, has there been any communications with the state and federal governments? I have kind of pulled together a core team of essential employees who help take in some of the numerous meetings that have happened or that are occurring over the past few weeks. We utilize new technology. It's challenging, but we are doing it and attending meetings. We use Zoom, GoToMeetings, Mitel, AWV, and any other type of platform to get it done. We started our own local emergency planning commission that's meeting 3 times a week to discuss our response to this COVID situation. The local emergency planning commission is comprised of department heads from the government of the Keweenaw Bay Indian community. Recently, we have communicated with the Baraga County Commissioners, Baraga County Memorial Hospital, Western Upper Peninsula Health Department, and Jeff Hubbard from the local emergency planning commission on ways to collaborate and stop the spread of this virus. We met this week for the first time, and I'm confident we are moving in the right direction in regards to response in the local community. Personal protection equipment is a challenge to get, and it's a challenge all over, not only here at the Keweenaw Bay Indian community, but all over. One thing I think we should focus on is how to keep Baraga County COVID-free and sharing data so if an outbreak does occur, we can trace it down and hopefully protect the public from it. At the state level, we have been in constant communication with the governor's office. The governor's office has been great in responding and giving guidance to tribes when needed. Some of the things important to us collectively as tribes is Line 5. The permit process should be shut down and allow Michigan to concentrate on our response to this COVID-19 situation. On the federal level, we have communicated with Representative Bergman's office, Senator Peters, and Stabenow's office on the need to include tribes as Congress intended for the Small Business Act's payment protection plans. Tribes should be eligible for the relief afforded to small businesses under this act. We continue to work on that at the federal level, and hopefully we get a resolution to that soon. Another question is, what is the tribe's strategy moving forward? Mitch, I think our strategy is to learn from this event. Managing in a crisis is hard enough, let alone trying to manage one that no one knows how to handle. I mean, we know how to handle emergency events such as fires, tornadoes, hurricanes, etc. However, when a pandemic such as this shows up, all we can do is manage the best we can. We know that new issues will arise. Important priorities will be in conflict, and we will make some mistakes, but we will learn from them. And finally, I was asked, once things normalize here, how will the tribe rebound from this pandemic? Normalize? I do not think it will ever be normal again in my lifetime. I think the tribe is going to have to adapt to the ever-changing biological threats, but also the climate change that is coming. I do not want to paint a rosy picture by saying that someday we will be back to the way we used to be. I am not sure how we are going to come out of this or for how long it is going to last. What I can tell you is how this organization is facing a challenge unlike it has ever before in my lifetime. We have to place confidence in all our abilities to lead and solve problems as they arise. By establishing goals, priorities, and values, developing options, and deciding the best course of action, I am confident in our ability to execute and lead into the future. At the end of the day, we will survive this too and be more resilient the next time. Let's be KB strong. Miigwech, mi you, and have a safe, enjoyable week.